Govindam Krishna. In our last episode, we very clearly, elaborately described about the Vaishnavite culture of Assam. The Vaishnavite culture of Assam is quite different from the other Vaishnavite culture prevailing in India that we have very thoroughly discussed. What is Dvaita, what is Advaita, what is Vishishta Dvaita, these things we have already discussed. Now today we are going to say about Eka Haran Harinam Dharma propounded by Srimanta Shankardeva. What is Eka Haran Harinam Dharma? Eka Haran Harinam Dharma is a monotheistic bhakti movement founded by Srimanta Shankardeva and later strengthened and propagated by his foremost disciple Madhav Deva and subsequently other disciple Damodar Deva, Hari Deva, Banki Gopal and etc. The religion emerged in Assam during the 15th and 16th centuries as a powerful spiritual social reform movement. It emphasized exclusive devotion to Lord Krishna, congregation chanting of his name, equality among devotees, and the rejection of complex rituals, sacrifice, and caste discrimination. The philosophical foundation of Eka Haran Harinam Dharma is rooted in Bhagavata Purana, especially in the 10th canto, and is further explained through the literary and devotional works of Shankardeva and Madhavdeva, such as Kirtan, Hoha, Bhagavat translation, Bhakti Ratnakar, Nam Ghosha, and various Borgit and dramas. Now we are going to discuss in details about the meaning of Eka Haran Harinam Dharma. The term Eka Haran Harinam Dharma can be divided into 4 parts. Ek means one or only. Haran, refugee or surrender. Better to say surrender to God. Hari, Eka Haran Hari, Lord Vishnu or Krishna, the Supreme God, and Nam, the divine name of God. Thus, Eka Haran Harinam Dharma means taking exclusive surrender in one Supreme Lord, Krishna, through the chanting and remembrance of his holy name. Shankardeva declared that salvation, that means moksha, can be attained not through rituals, sacrifice, or complicated philosophical knowledge, but through sincere devotion and constant chanting of Krishna's name. It is a very important thing. Now, one thing is come, Sari Vastu, that means 4 pillars of Eka Haran Harinam Dharma. Eka Haran Harinam Dharma is based on 4 fundamental principles known as Sari Vastu. Number 1, Deva. Deva means God. The sole object of worship is Lord Krishna, identified as Supreme Brahma. Shankardeva writes in Kirtan, Ghoha, that Krishna is the source of all creation and the ultimate surrender of all beings. Unlike many traditional Hindu sects, Eka Haran Harinam Dharma does not encourage the worship of multiple deities. Other gods are respected, but are not considered as a subordinate but not considered as the equivalent to Lord Krishna, but are considered subordinate manifestation of the Supreme Lord Krishna. That is Deva. The second thing is Nam. This Nam means divine name, the divine name. The chanting of God's name, that is Krishna's name, is regarded as the easiest and most effective means of salvation in the Kali Yuga, that the present Yuga. Shankardeva repeatedly emphasized in different his writing, Harinam is the greatest treasure in the age of Kali Yuga, that at present state. Congregational singing, that is Nam Prahanga, became the central religious practice of the movement. That was regarded second Nam. Number third is Guru, spiritual preceptor. The Guru guides devotee towards Krishna or God and explains the true meaning of scripture. Shankardeva himself served as the first Guru of the movement, while Madhavadeva carried forward the tradition of Shankardeva. That is Guru, that is spiritual preceptor. And number fourth is Bhakat. Bhakat means devotee. The community of devotee occupies an important place in Eka Haran Hari Nam Dharma. Service to devotees and association with them are considered essential for spiritual growth. That is, the spiritual growth under the umbrella of Eka Haran Harinam Dharma, the Vaishnavite culture propounded by Srimanta Shankardeva. Now, we are going to discuss in a very short regarding the concept of God. Shankardeva's theology is fundamentally monastetic. He identified Krishna as the supreme being transcending all other forms of divinity. In Bhakti Ratnakar, he states that Krishna is the creator, preserver and destroyer. Second, he is both immanent and transcendent. Number third, he is the ultimate reality beyond worldly illusion. The religion rejects the necessity of idol worship for attaining divine grace. Instead, devotion is directed towards the name, teaching and remembrance of Krishna. Now, we are going to discuss about the importance of Nam, that is divine Nam. The central doctrine of Eka Haran Harinam Dharma is that the holy name of God possesses divine power. In Kirtan Ghosha, Shankardeva repeatedly proclaims that chanting God's name, that is Krishna's name, destroys sins. Second, it purifies the heart. Thirdly, it leads to liberation. Madhav Deva, the ardent devotee of Srimanta Shankardeva, elaborates this doctrine in his celebrated work Nam Ghoha, which consists of 1,000 devotional verses glorifying the power of Krishna's name. One famous idea repeatedly expressed in Nam Ghoha is that the name of Krishna is itself Krishna. Thus, remembrance and chanting become direct communication with God, that means with Krishna. Then we come to Bhakti as the supreme path. Shankardeva advocated pure devotion, Huddha Bhakti. In Assamese it is called Huddha Bhakti. In English it is called pure devotion as the highest spiritual auth. According to Shankardeva, Bhakti is superior to ritualism. Bhakti is superior to asceticism. Bhakti is superior to mere intellectual knowledge. In Bhakti Ratnakar, he argues that even a person of humble social status can attain liberation through sincere devotion. The democratization of religion was once of the Shankardeva's greatest contribution, not great but greatest contribution. Now, the rejection of ritualism and animal sacrifice. You know that animal sacrifice is a practice. Once a significant feature of Eko Horan Hari Nam Dharma is each opposition to one, animal sacrifice, number 2, tantric rituals, number 3, costly ceremonies, and number 4, priestly domination. That is 4. One is animal sacrifice, number 2 is tantric rituals, number 3 is costly ceremonies, and 4th one is priestly dominations, that is dominated by a section of high caste people. Before Shankardeva, many regions of Assam were influenced by ritualistic and sacrificial practice. Shankardeva replaced these with prayer, congregational singing, spiritual recitation, that is the recitation of the name of God, and the ethical living. This made religion accessible to common people. Now, another important thing of Eko Horan Hari Nam Dharma is social equality and humanism. Shankardeva preached the spiritual equality of all human beings. People from different castes, tribes, and social backgrounds became his disciple. His movement welcomed Brahmin, Kayastha, artisans, tribal communities, and marginalized groups. All people from the society can come easily to the fold of Shankardeva's Eko Horan Hari Nam Dharma. His teaching emphasized that devotion, not birth, determines spiritual worth. This humanistic vision is reflected in many pages of Kirtan Ghosa and the Assamese rendering of the Bhagavad Puran. This Assamese rendering of Bhagavad Puran. These things are very clearly elaborated. And now we see what is the role of Madhava Deva. Eko Horan Hari Nam Dharma, that was conceived by Srimanta Shankardeva, actually was named by Madhava Deva. Thus, this path of Vaishnavite culture as Ek Horan Hari Nam Dharma. We have already discussed the very meaning of Ek Horan Hari Nam Dharma. Lord Krishna is the supreme of all. Madhava Deva transformed Shankardeva's teaching into a highly organized devotional tradition. His major contribution includes Nam Ghoha. The major thing is the Nam Ghoha. This is the most important theological text after Shankardeva's writing. It systematically explains, Nam Ghoha systematically explains the glory of Krishna, the greatness of Harinam, Krishna Nam, the nature of devotion, and the path to liberation. Then we come to the Bhakti and surrender. Madhava Deva emphasized complete surrender to Lord Krishna as the sole refuge. He repeatedly taught that God's grace alone can liberate the soul. He repeatedly taught that Krishna's grace, that means God's grace alone can be liberated the soul. Expansion of the movement, that is Eko Horan Hari Nam Dharma. After Shankardeva's death, Madhava Deva established numerous religious centers and trained disciples who spread Eko Horan Hari Nam Dharma throughout Assam. And along with Madhava Deva, the other followers of Srimanta Shankardeva, Banki Gopal, Damodar Dev, Hari Dev, Aniruddha Dev, they also expand the Eko Horan Dharma throughout the Assam. Through some religious institution, that is Namghar and Satra, that is established of Namghar and Satra. Now, what is Namghar? the Namghar, that means prayer hall, became the center of religious and social life. The functions of Namghars are congregational prayer, singing of kirtan, religious discussion, and community decision making. The Satra is a bigger concept of Namghar. The Satra emerged as a monastic and cultural institution. And the Satra's functions are preservation of scriptures, training of disciples, performance of devotional arts, and promotion of education and morality. Together, Namghar and Satra became unique contribution of Assamese Neo Vaishnavism, that is Ekohoran Harinam Dharma. This is all about, in very short, Ekohoran Harinam Dharma, and which is quite different from the other Vaishnavite culture prevailing in India. So we can sum up, Ekohoran Harinam Dharma represent one of the most influential religious and cultural movement in Assamese history. Founded by Srimanta Shankardeva and enriched by Madhav Deva and followed other Damodar Deva, Hari Deva, Bankhi Gopal, it established a simple yet profound path of devotion centered on one God, Krishna, one Purus, Haran, and the chanting of his holy name, that is chanting the name of Lord Krishna, drawing primarily upon the Bhagavad Puran, Kirtan Ghosa, Bhakti Ratnakar, Guna Mala, and Nam Ghosa. The movement emphasized pure devotion, social equality, moral living, and spiritual liberation through divine grace. Its institution, Namghar and Satra, continue to shape the religious culture and social life of Assam, making Ekohoran Harinam Dharma not merely a religion but a comprehensive way of the life rooted in devotion, humanity, and universal brotherhood. And that's all about, in very short, in very brief, about Ekohoran Harinam Dharma. Krishna Govinda.